Yo, what's good guys? It's CR16 here and welcome to Road to Glory episode 1. We're at the very beginning of the game. We selected England as our starting league. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot to hit the record button. Big rip there, but we selected England for the starting league. This is the start of our team now, what we've been given. A mixture of bronze, gold and silver players. And we're about to pick our first loan player. You get one free to swap with any player of your choice. So without further ado, I think we have a quick look around and then we pick a high rate player to choose, and here we go.
But it looks like the wait is almost over for Arsenal fans. We understand the club have reached an agreement in principle with Borussia Dortmund over Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Now Pierre's on his way to Arsenal, nearly 100 on his FIFA pace. And when you play him alongside Lacazette, he's gonna rip a hole in your defense.
And of course we had to go with Patrick Aubameyang. For those who follow me on Twitch and watch streams regularly, you know that we had his Player of the Month card last year and he was an absolute machine for us. We used him for a long period of time on the game last year on FIFA 19, so it was an easy choice. We picked him. Now we've moved on to choosing our kits. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything really that good here, so we ended up settling with the Chelsea kit. It was probably the best of a bad bunch. And again, with the second kit, nothing really fantastic, so I had to pick the most obscure one to be the opposite to the black kit. And we chose this blue kit here from, say, Chiroli, I think it is. And then with the badges, once again, nothing really stood out to me, so we went with the RB Les Big one, if I said that correctly. And there we go, that's the starting club summary. We're just taking a quick look through the menus right now. You know, it's obviously you're new to the game, you want to have a quick look around the menus. We did play the beta, but that was quite a while ago. We're just checking if anything has changed, see if there's anything new. Having another quick look at the starting squad again. We get told kind of how to play the game, but I already know that from the beta. I think one of the key things this year we've got is the FUT Central. We've got a season objective now, which gives us a variety of different things we can work through to unlock various different things, such as player packs. We can unlock players, we can unlock kits, we can unlock stadium themes. There's literally so much stuff in here you can unlock, which is, you know, a really great addition by EA and gives us something to work towards while we're playing the game. You know, when we're doing squad battles, or we're doing rivals, we're doing SBCs, it gives us something to do and, you know, something to work towards, you know, to keep us playing during the week. And then one of the first things you want to do is you want to go to the foundations, the basics, and start with them to begin with. I'm just kind of flicking through the different ones here now, just kind of familiarising myself with what there is and what we need to do. So we're just flicking through the menus, having a look at what there is, what we can do. Oh, there's squad battles as well. Just have a quick look at squad battles, what's in there, what's new. So that's changed quite a bit from last year, but we will go back to that and look at it in a bit more depth shortly. Again, at this point, I reiterate, you know, at this point, it was all new to me as well, and it was, you know, we were excited to play it and just still flicking through the menus, getting to grips with the different things, figuring out what kind of we need to do next and what's best for us to do to work towards getting some packs. We really want, at this point, we really want to get some packs to open, whether it's silver, bronze or gold packs, to start filling up like a club and getting some players in there. And the best way to do that is really through your objectives. You know, literally the daily objectives are there. Play 2 matches anymore, gives you XP, win 1 match, buy a player. Make sure you familiarise yourself with these guys. Make sure you do look through and work through them, and it really will help you out, especially on the Road to Glory as well, when you're using no FIFA points. And the other way for you to get coins, packs, rewards is to play the game, play squad battles, play driven rivals, play a weekend league, work your way through the season objectives. So spend some time in there, look through them, look at the ones you can kind of do while you're doing other ones at the same time. It really will help you in the long run, you know, to build your Road to Glory as quick as you can and get the best team possible. So yeah, once you've familiarised yourself with the menus, I'm just kind of having a quick look through again, just make sure I've not missed anything. You know, we'll go back and check the store again, just see if anything's updated, because again, we've literally just come out at this point, not everything is refreshed, and we've got a loan base icon player. And this is one of the free packs that you get with the game when you first start it, which is, you know, it's a bonus, getting a loan player, can't complain. Loan icon player, we've got a Brazilian centre back, and it is Carlos Alberto. I mean, that looks a pretty solid card. I think he's one of the new icons this year, so it'll be good to get him in the team, even if it's just for the squad battles, just to get us started, give us a bit of a, you know, a bit of a solid back line to help us get, you know, get some results in the squad battles and then rivals matches, you know, get some packs, get some rewards. So we'll stick him straight in our club, send him straight to the club, get him there ready, and I think we're going to put him straight into the squad. We'll go back through the menus, back to squads, still just get to grips with the new layouts, how things are working, and you know, over the next few days you will see things speeding up, and you know, it's a lot more seamless the way things work once you do get used to it. They're a bit awkward at first, but once you get used to them, they're not too bad. So we're straight in the club straight away, and then we're back into the objectives, looking at what we need to do, what we're going to start with. Again, straight away there's one there, change club name, simple one. They do this every year. One of the easy objectives to do, just go in, change your club name, and you get some XP. And I think we might get a silver pack for it as well. Obviously, we've got to go with Sierra 16 Twitch TV, pretty standard. So if you do see that tag, that club name when you're playing online, it is me. Don't forget to come to the channel and check it out and let us know we're playing you. S16 for the abbreviation, obviously, got to be done. Well, that's that one done. Easy one. Confirm it. And you know, that's an objective done straight away, something nice and simple, something that takes you 2 seconds, and let's see what we get for that. So we get 150 coins for that, and we're working towards the group one of a silver pack. I mean, 150 coins is nothing, but I mean, you're only changing your club name, aren't you? So we'll take it, So the next one we can look at is base chemistry. So I think we've just got to adjust the club a little, just to make that one work and be completed. Just have a quick nosy what we've got and what we can change around. We just need 2 English league players from the same league. There we go, that's it. One change and it's done. And again, that's 2 there. Basic chemistry done as well. And another 150 coins. And I think we've got a gold reward pack as well for the chemistry one. So that's 3 out of 4 done. And the last one is squad battles. And we'll jump back out, go into the store, we'll open them packs, see what we've got, see what we can stick straight in the squad or the club. Hopefully get something good in the gold pack. Very unlikely, but you know, it's free, so we can't complain. Valdez, nothing that we can use. Obviously we've chose England League, so unfortunately he's not usable, but he will go straight into the club for our SBCs in the future. That's one thing we'll have to do a lot more this year. People who follow me on Twitch will know that I hate SBCs with a passion. It's something that I do not enjoy doing, and it really does kind of mess with my head, but it's something we'll have to do this year on the road to glory, something we'll have to really get our head around, get to grips with, and learn and get better at, and build up the club in order to help us complete them. Something we'll touch on as well later on in the series, and also on the YouTube channel we'll touch on SBCs, show you kind of what we do, how they work, and you know, different ways to complete them. So from the squad battle menus, we're going to straight into the first match on squad battles. We're going to get the squad battle objective done. And we're not going to make any major changes to the club. We'll stick with 4-4-2. We'll just make sure the players are in the right positions. At this point in the game, you know, you don't really need to change anything major. You are only playing the eye. We put it on a pretty easy difficulty setting, just when we get to grips of the game. You know, we'll make sure, you know, what works, what doesn't. You know, what kind of style of play is going to work for us, what formations that I'll maybe use in the future. And 4-4-2 is one of them pretty standard formations to start with. You know, it covers all bases. You've got wingers, you've got like a good spine there. You've got 2 strikers. But now it will work while we're getting used to the game and figuring out kind of what we're going to do, and also what players we get in the packs. You know, if we get anything usable, anything we can use, and if we can change formations and work around and build a team around that. So we're playing a pretty average team here, 78, 77, 77. So it shouldn't be too bad, this one. Not on this hardness anyway, but you know, we'll take it. We'll see how we'll go. Again, this is an all gold team, nothing spectacular. 70, no 100 chemistry. One of the first things you want to do, guys, is change your camera angles. You know, if you play FIFA every year, you'll have your own camera angle you like to use. For me, it's telebroadcast, camera height 20 and camera zoom 0. I find the best for me. That really gives me a really good angle on the pitch, allows me to see as many players as I can, and you know, allows me to generate the best kind of gameplay and balance between seeing what I'm doing with the players and passing.
Arsene shit himself when he lost Sanchez. Olivier's never been up to scratch. And now that Dortmund have lost that talisman, maybe the Gunners could go win a match. Oh, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, quick Aubameyang and Rick. Aubameyang was born to score. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, quick Aubameyang, helping us no finish fourth. Imagine Mesut pumping those through balls and tearing stones apart with lightning speed. It's sad that Marco will miss his bestest friend. Oh, 180,000 a week.
And there, a little montage there for you. So literally, the first game with Aubameyang, he scores an absolute crazy hat-trick. 3 fantastic goals, and literally his card is unreal. Straight away, just off using him there, just kind of feel how good his card was. His finishing, his touch, his positioning was literally on point. So hopefully we'll pack him in the future, but you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not though. So there we go, the first one done with a squad battle. Give us some more packs there. We've got a silver pack and a premium silver pack. Again, we're not going to get anything fantastic here. We're just literally getting players to pack out the club for SBCs. Oh, you never know. Sometimes you do get the odd player you can use, but you know, Bustamante is clearly not going to get anywhere near our team, even at this point. But there we go, 68 silver card. Stick him in the club, get him saved for SBCs, and hopefully they'll come in handy in the future. And then we'll move on to the premium silver pack. See what we're getting here. I mean, even if we get a lot of the high-rated silver players at this point in the game, they might be usable, but who have we got? We got Westwood, goalkeeper. I'm not sure what league that was, but that's not a bad card, to be fair. For a 74 rated goalkeeper card for silver cards, pretty high up. And we've got 500 coins as well, so that's a result. That puts us up to 1,451 coins, but at that point we'll take it. And here we need the next one's the team of the week, so we'll play it on semi-pro, I think it was. I'm flying through the menus here pretty quick, so forgive me if I was wrong, but yeah, we'll jump straight into another game here. Get through these as fast as you can. I mean, I'm not a big fan of squad battles. It's something that I don't really enjoy doing, but we're going to have to do a lot of it this year. It's something you do want to grind. You know, the rewards are worth it, and they will pay dividends for doing them. So if you don't enjoy them, do them. I do recommend you do them. They are worth doing. And at this point in the game, it's a good way to practice before you jump into rivals as well. You know, you want to get familiar with the game, how it's playing, and you know what works and what doesn't. Especially with being new FIFA. And there are always things that are different now in FIFAs, especially with FIFA 19. There's so many changes in FIFA 20 from playing the beta that I'm hoping that are in the game, and a few things I'm hoping that are not, but time will tell. So the first match that's gone to penalties is against the team of the week. And penalties, for those of you who have played them already, which a lot of you probably will have by the time this video comes out, they're not pleasant. Bear in mind, literally, this is the first night playing the full game as well. There's a few dodgy penalties going on here. First one straight at the keeper, doesn't move. I mean, that was a slow penalty there by the computer, straight in the net. Another one here, Aubameyang. Again, saved by the computer. It's not looking good. Can we pull it back? That's the question. And then we save one. There we go. Let's go. And if anyone knows playing penalties against the AI, it's a bit rigged. Usually they do know where you're going and they do save them, but we managed to slot that one in the bottom right hand corner. Again, the computer scores another one. At this point, I'm thinking it's game over. Computer's done us. Let's see how we get on here. I mean, look, that was in the top left hand corner and it went literally right next to him. So it's going to take a bit of time to get used to penalties, figuring out how they work. We managed to save another one. We've done it. It's down to the last penalty. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, that looks like it's missing. It really did. See how big the circle was, but it went in. And if we save this, we've beat the team of the week. It's Mane steps up. And we saved it. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. We'll take that. We beat it. The first win on penalties against the computer. I mean, it's always a result when you beat the computer on penalties. Anyone who plays squad battles and plays computer knows that penalties are difficult when you're playing against them. So we're back into the menus, and we have unlocked our first season progress reward. Again, we could choose between Van Dijk, Sancho, and Vinicius Jr. I mean, for me, it's a pretty easy choice here. We've got to go with the man Van Dijk. He's just, that card this year is absolutely unbelievable. I've used him in the beta as well, and he literally stops everything. I think his card was a bit different in the beta, but I mean, 77 pace, 86 physical, 90 defending. I mean, he's just going to be a beast this year, absolute beast. So it'll be fun to use him for 5 games, get him into the team and have a play with him for a little bit. Hopefully we can get lucky with some of our rewards and the packs that we get. And you never know, we might get the coins to buy a player like Van Dijk. The next one is play a featured squad, and this is where there are special squads that are featured every week. And what we'll do before we do that, we'll get Van Dijk straight into the team. That'll give us a bit of support, even when playing the computer. You do need that help, believe it or not. And we'll have to play the Liverpool team. I'm pretty sure it's Van Dijk's team that we're going to play. Every week they have a featured team. It's usually a football player, a celebrity, or someone known in the industry, and they'll pick their favourite team, and you can play against the team that they pick. So 88 attack, 85 midfield, 85 defence. It's going to be a pretty stacked team, this, but we'll take a look at it. There we go. There's Van Dijk's card, 99 Van Dijk card. I mean, imagine getting that in your team. That'd be class. There's a few cheeky highlights from the match. Aubameyang again, literally on fire, carried on straight from the last matches. I mean, he's involved in absolutely everything that we do. Look at that finish. What an absolute baller he is on this game. I really do hope we get him in the future. It would be nice, but it's just everything he touched went in. Everything. Just, I didn't even have to do anything. Literally just hit and shoot. Not green time, not place. Just literally bang, straight in, calm as you like. That's that objective complete, and that gives us some coins, I believe. Gives us, let's have a look, 500 coins. 500 coins into the club. We'll take that. You know, any coins at this point is a bonus. And we'll put some about 3,100 coins, I think it is. Which isn't a lot, but at this point, you know, we'll take that. We'll start working through it. We'll just have a quick look at the SBT challenges on the season milestones. The first couple are usually pretty easy, so we'll just blast them out. You know, you'll need one player for this one, a goalkeeper. Should be pretty easy. Just throw anyone in there that fills the requirements, and you're good to go. That's that one done. Quick as you like. Claim reward, bronze pack. Again, building them players up. We'll open that now. We're just basically going to throw all these players into the club for future SBCs. I've been banging on about SBCs are going to be so important in the road to glory. Anselmo, 63 striker, 48 pace. Let's go. He's fast, isn't he? Rip. Absolute rip. So you get 4 cards, not a lot, but you know, that's the game at the moment. At this stage in the game, you're just putting everything you can into your team. Again, the second step, exchange 3 players this time. Again, literally just jumping straight into the club, picking 3 players, getting them in there. Team chemistry, minimum 12. Nationalities. Any nationality, minimum players free. Just select 3 bronze players straight in there, job done. And it's another pack there. Another pack for us to use. Another bronze pack. You'll get a lot of these pop-up menus as well at the beginning, telling you, warning you, this is obviously going to use players that could conflict within your squad. Just make sure you read them, make sure you get used to the menus, you know they are there for a reason, the warnings. I have been known to make a few mistakes in the past, like quick selling players by accident or clicking through and submitting an SBC by accident. So just take your time, make sure you look what it's saying and get used to the menus, and you don't want to make any mistakes in sending players that you don't want to in SBC and going back to your full team and you've lost one of your star players. That's a pretty good bronze pack for free, that. Quite a few players there. And the final one, third step. And it's a minimum chemistry of 17. And this time it's midfielders, so we need 3 midfielders. No, 4 midfielders, exactly 3 nationalities. Again, pretty easy. Throw all them bronze players in there. Get it done and get the packs and move on to the next step. There we go. Job done. Submit squad. One is going to pop up again. Just click through them. Yep. And there we go. And that gives another bronze pack. Group completed. And we got 2 players pack as well. That's decent. You never know, we might get something good in that one. Hopefully we do. So we'll claim that reward. See what we get. 150 coins. We've got another SBC there, but we'll go back to that. We'll get these packs opened. Jal, centre back. Throw that straight into the club again. I mean, a lot of players in there. They'll come in handy in the future. You do find some obscure SBCs where you need them players as well, so don't get rid of them if you're doing Road to Glory, or if you're not doing Road to Glory, just keep them players for the time being, because you find sometimes they can be worth something. I'm not sure if they're tradable, but again, just keep them. 2 players back here, and we got Ricardo Pereira, that's an absolute result. That card is absolutely awesome. 86 pace, 81 dribbling, 79 defending, 73 physical, and 77 passing. I mean, I think he's one of the best right backs on the game in the Premier League at this point in the game. So that's a result for a Road to Glory. We'll take that, and he's going straight into the club. Really pleased with that. Like, I was not expecting to get a player that we're going to use. It'll probably be in the squad for quite a while at this point. So we'll go back to the team now, and we'll just finish off the team, throw some players in there that we've just packed. We'll get Pereira in that right back position, throw Westwood in the goalkeeper position. And also we've got a few concept players that need to replace as a result of the SBCs we've done. But that's no problem at the moment. We'll just get the players in the right positions. And that is the team. That is the team we've started with. That is episode 1 of the Road to Glory complete. And again, this was a good few hours of gameplay. I've condensed as much as I can into a 20-minute video. I could have gone on a lot longer and shown you a lot more content, but I tried to pick like the key things out, the things that hopefully will help you guys if you are just starting Road to Glory or just starting FIFA 20 now, as it's been out for a week or so by the time you're watching this video. You know, just take your time, look through all the season objectives, get used to all the different menu items, and like I said, there's so much content this year. There's so much things you can do. Hopefully, you know, it's going to help you with your team, and if you're doing a Road to Glory, it should be quite an interesting ride this year. I hope that you gain something from it, and if you did like it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't forget to go on Twitch TV and hit a follow on there. Make sure you come and check us out on Twitch TV, 10 PM, 7 days a week. We'll be there.